Good evening, sports fans, on this late Monday, 5th of September 2016, Labor Day night. Welcome to Sports Banana. I'm Peter Wiggins. Let's start at Petco Park in San Diego, California, where the Boston Red Sox have to take a 2-3 from the Athletics against the San Diego Padres in the first of the three-game series. And in the bottom of the fourth, Adam Gonzalez homers on a fly ball left field. Alex Dixon scores 2-0 in favor of the Padres. And then top of the eighth, Chris Young homers on a fly ball left field, but was not enough as the Boston Red Sox waste a great pitching performance by two primary and 2 wins. 5 strikeouts and give it 6-2 runs as the Sox fall to the Padres 2-1 as Edwin Jackson got win who struck out 11 while Palmer's got lost balls at 10-11 and Mark at the 8 save. Next up, the Sox and the Padres go out again at Petco Park at 10:10 p.m. tomorrow night. It's San Diego for the second of the three-game series with Clay Buckles, the man of the Red Sox, and Paul Clemens. No relation, Roger Clemens was set for the San Diego Padres. Okay, take a look at other scores around the Major Leagues and it's late Monday night. Houston Astros leading Cleveland Indians 6-2 in the top of the 7th. Arizona Diamondbacks trailing the Los Angeles Dodgers 8-0 in the top of the 6th. New York Yankees over the Toronto Blue Jays 5-3. Baltimore Orioles over the Tampa Bay Rays 7-3. Chicago Cubs over the Milwaukee Brewers 7-2. New York Mets over the Cincinnati Reds 5-0. Philadelphia Phillies over the Miami Marlins 6-2. Kansas City Royals over the Minnesota Twins 11-5. Washington Nationals over the Atlanta Braves 6-4. Los Angeles Angels over the Oakland Athletics 10-7. St. Louis Cardinals over the Pittsburgh Pirates 12-6. Detroit Tigers over the Chicago White Sox 5-3. Final 11 innings. Rocky shutout Saskatchewan 6-0, and the Seattle Mariners over the Texas Rangers 14-6. Okay, let's take a look at Major League Baseball standings. Sox are 1 game behind the Jays for first place in the AL East, and the Orioles are 2 games behind the New Jays for first place in the AL East, as the Orioles are in third place. Cleveland Indians get a 5-game lead on the Detroit Tigers for first place in the AL Central. Texas Rangers 9-game lead on the Houston Astros for first place in the AL West. Washington Nationals 8.5-game lead on the New York Mets for first place in the AL East. Chicago Cubs 6.5-game lead on the St. Louis Cardinals for first place in the AL Central, and the LA Dodgers at a 3.5-game lead on the San Francisco Giants for first place in the NL West. Okay, the wildcard teams and the Sox and the first wildcard spot, and the Baltimore Detroit tied for the final wildcard spot in American League, and San Francisco and St. Louis are the wildcard teams, and New York Mets 1 game beyond the St. Louis Cardinals for first place for the final wildcard spot in the National League. Okay, the Pawtucket Red Sox ended the season on a high note, despite 74-88 season with a 4-2 victory over the Buffalo Bisons at McCoy Stadium. Okay, in college football, at halftime, Mississippi leading Florida State 28-13. Okay, look at that some. Sports news on this late Monday night. Santa Clara, California. The subsequent Florida released tight end Bruce Bill on Monday afternoon. He was arrested on suspicion of assault early Monday morning in San Francisco. Austin, Texas. Texans coach Charlie Strong says he knew along what he had at the quarterback. He just chose not to tell anyone. Ex-US coach Steve Scarlett joined the Alabama staff as an analyst. Florida State and Monday night showdown with SEC's Ole Miss at Orlando the 5-point favorite, but the Rebels and quarterback Chad Kelly went out with Seminoles in the first half. Ole Miss quarterback Ken Wetzer, running back Eric Swinney, exited with knee injuries. After his first PGA Tour of nearly 6 months, Ray McCoy won over Paul Casey by 2 strokes to Deutsche Bank Golf Championship at TPC in Boston and Norton, and it was decided by a 58-yard putt by Paul Casey to tie the match and force a 1-game play for McCoy, but Paul Casey's putt had a little too much speed as Roy McCoy wins the Deutsche Bank in second, and the first one was 2012. Number 10, Carolina Pilsner advanced to the first major quarterfinal represented number 6, Phoenix Williams. Every on PFT Live. North State quarterback Drew Brees re-entered the position to talk to the new contract at the end of the season begins. Houston Astros left-hander Dallas Kitchell will undergo a test in his short shoulder when the misses late in his next 2 starts. Still in search of the 25th starting quarterback since being awarded a new franchise in 1999, the Cleveland Browns bypassed went to number 2 overall in favor of a bundle of draft picks which went to build a long dominant operation. President Obama says, front-end quarterback Colin Kaepernick exercised the cultural rights by not sending it during the national film is during the qualification run topics that need to be talked about. Serena Williams plays close to the perfection worker center match. God just did a move teams over the weekend and signed the Chicago Bears after the surprise release their Packers after 8 years in Green Bay. Now, former NFL quarterback Johnny Manziel and Texas A&M stars taking a class at the University this semester, as school spokesman confirmed that Manziel's enrollment in their search press that he could be provided details because of the student privacy laws. As Chicago Cubs win their fan dynamics in Milwaukee. NBA offseason has brought many changes with rosters, coaching staffs, and listed of championship contenders as well. Roundup top rivals was never to reach quarter. Then that is going to be it for Sports Roundup this late Monday night. September 5th, 2016 appears here. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow night. Good night.